Elizabeth Bennet and Lydia Bennet both challenge the norms of their time. But while Elizabeth is admired for her independence, Lydia is shamed for her recklessness. Why? What separates a heroine from a cautionary tale, when both are, in their own ways, rebels? This isn't just a story about manners and marriage. It's a sharp, subtle exploration of what happens when women push back against a world built to contain them, and how the consequences of that rebellion depend not only on what they do, but on how and why they do it. Elizabeth Bennet is known for her quick wit, sharp judgment, and refusal to settle for a life dictated by wealth or tradition. When she turns down a secure proposal from Mr. Collins and later challenges Lady Catherine's authority, Elizabeth isn't just being bold, she's taking a moral stand. She values love, respect, and compatibility over financial security or social approval. And crucially, she knows the cost of those values. She doesn't defy society for the thrill of it. She does it because she believes deeply that a woman's worth shouldn't be measured by who she marries. Lydia, on the other hand, wants excitement. She breaks the rules not from conviction but from carelessness. Her elopement with George Wickham is dangerous, not just to herself, but to her entire family. She doesn't think about reputation or consequences, or the burden her actions place on her sisters. She just follows her desires, assuming someone will always clean up after her. And someone does. Mr. Darcy arranges Lydia's marriage to Wickham, but the price is heavy. While Elizabeth's defiance earns her respect and a loving partnership, Lydia's ends in a marriage built on manipulation and shame. This contrast isn't accidental. It's Jane Austen's way of showing us that not all rebellion is equal. Breaking the rules can be powerful, but only when it comes from a place of self-awareness and integrity. Elizabeth grows. She questions her own judgments. She listens, learns, and evolves. Lydia doesn't. She runs headfirst into disaster, unthinking and unchanged. There's also a deeper commentary at work here, one about class, gender, and power. Elizabeth pushes boundaries, but within limits. She still operates in a world that values virtue and self-control. Lydia steps outside that world entirely, and the punishment is swift. Because for women in Austen's time, the margin for error was razor-thin. A single mistake could ruin your life. A moment of foolishness could stain your entire family. The same society that laughs at Lydia's flirtation is ready to cast her aside when things go too far. And so, Austen gives us two kinds of rule breakers. One shows us how a woman can claim her voice, stand her ground, and still walk away with dignity. The other shows us how easily that dignity can be lost when rebellion becomes recklessness. Both sisters ask the same question. Why should we follow rules that weren't made for us? But only one waits to hear the answer. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Elizabeth and Lydia Bennet, two women who dared to question the rules, don't forget to follow the channel. Your voice shapes this space. I read every single comment, and your thoughts genuinely guide what comes next.